6:14, welcome back. Live shot there from Century Plaza Hotel and Spa. Up bright and early, Ryan Phillips from your BC Lions in action Sunday, BC plays. And I was joking with you, Ryan, just before we went on air. What was the pitch like from the PR guy to say, hey, you got to wake up early and this early to come on BT because this is 6:15 we're talking here?
Yeah, no, it was pretty early, but it was all worth it. You know, of course, he wants to come to the guys that he thinks are going to make a couple sacrifices in the morning, which is good. So, you know, I've been doing it for a long time, but I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate you having me.
You know what? And it's dedication because he also went to the Kevin Hart show at Rogers Arena last night, which was spectacular. You're up early, BC Lions playing this Sunday. It's been kind of an up and down season up until this point, 4-5 on the season. What would you say? And I know there's some key injuries have been the biggest challenges for the team this year.
Yeah, we've had some growing pains this year. It's been a roller coaster coming into this season. Going from the oldest team to the youngest team, you're going to have some growing pains and things like that. But, you know, you got to overcome the adversity, and that's what makes professional athletes who they are. Guys have to face adversity, and we have to step up to the challenge. So we're starting to get guys healthy. You know, we lost Lule for a second there, and, you know, we got to definitely rebuild, and we got to do the necessary things to make sure we still get wins.
So Lule goes down. John Beck steps up. What do you like about John, and how do you think he's going to jive with the team? Because these are big shoes to fill here for the Lions.
No doubt about it, but, I mean, John is the guy that's up for the challenge. John is a veteran guy. He's been around. You know, he's had numerous seasons in the NFL, and he's been here for a while now. It's not like he's a newcomer to our team, so the playbook and things like that is not really that new to him. He's been around the guys for a long time, so he's already, you know, knowing how to mesh well with the guys. So we have the ultimate confidence in him. We expect him to go ahead and hit on all cylinders and have his first home start and go ahead and get the crowd going, and, you know, hopefully we can see a little bit more celebration this week.
You know, I feel the positivity as you talk about John, as you talk about this team, and obviously there's leadership coming from you. You've been with this team, you know, for quite some time here, you know, winning a Grey Cup. But what's the thrill for you every time you get on the field now, seeing the highs and lows of being a professional football player?
Honestly, just to fulfill a dream, you know, just to seize the next opportunity. You know, that drives me every, you know, game, week in, week out. Despite the injuries, despite all the other things that may go on, even political side, business side, you know, to get that opportunity to play in front of thousands of, you know, fans and thousands of people on TV, you know, see your kids, you know, be happy about you scoring a touchdown or getting an interception, that thrills me week in and week out. So I'm just happy about the opportunity and happy to fulfill a dream.
You know, do the kids chime in and kind of give critique of your game plan? I mean, look at the game against Montreal. Do they break down the footage and saying, you know what, we could have done this here, could have done that there?
Oh, yeah, especially my oldest. You know, little Ryan thinks he knows it all. So, you know, and the funny thing about him is, you know, Travis is his favorite player. And, you know, I kind of got an issue with that because, you know, I'm the one that's paying all the bills and buying all the Christmas presents. So, you know, and Travis likes to, you know, tease me about that because before the game he wants to throw the ball with Travis and all this. So, you know, we have a couple of issues at home, but it's okay. So, yeah, you know, he'll break it down and critique me a little bit, talking about, Daddy, you missed the ball and all those type of things. But, you know, when we get home, I have to definitely make sure he knows I'm in charge.
Father knows best. Father knows best on this, right? And speaking of father figures, Jeff Tedford, new head coach, you know, with the Lions this year. What does a coach need to do to really earn the respect and earn the ear of its players on the field? Because, you know what, this is new terrain for him.
Yeah, I mean, really it's just about adapting. I mean, you know, you got to adapt to the new culture right now. You know, like I said, we went from the oldest team to the youngest team. So, you know, understanding that we're not as veteran savvy as we have been in the past. And you kind of have to adjust, you know. I'm not necessarily saying cater to the young guys, but, you know, you got to string them along and understand it might be a slow process. So, you know, what you may be used to in the past as far as having an older team, you know, you got a younger team now. So, you know, you got to kind of adapt to those things and make sure that you're tagging them along. And there's going to be some bumps and bruises, but make sure we stay positive and make sure we keep the ball rolling.
And what do you think about the Ottawa Red Blacks? You know, this is an earlier game, too. How does the whole routine change up? I mean, obviously the fans get to get out earlier, but for you as an athlete, you're waking up at 6:15. This is like training for you to get ready for Sunday.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You kind of got to go to your practice schedule at that point. You know, we practice pretty early anyway, and, you know, most of the time we play games at 7 or 7:30. So you kind of got to adjust your schedule, adjust your eating habits, make sure you get to bed kind of early. Kind of, you know, you can't stay up doing too much. Can't go to Kevin Hart concerts and all that kind of thing. So, you know, you kind of got to adjust your schedule. But other than that, I mean, it's football. You know, you got to go out there and play, make sure you get amped up for the game. And Ottawa's a good team, so we got to make sure we take it to them.
1 p.m. BC Place. That's when it all goes down. The fans can come on full force. I love the get up, by the way. Can you buy this, or is this just for the players?
Oh, no, yeah, no, you could buy this. So, you know, make sure that you go out there and get it and tell them Ryan Phillips sent you.
Yeah, maybe hold off on the Lule gear. Support Ryan Phillips, too.
I appreciate it.
All right, we're wishing Lule a quick recovery, too, for the team. We'll take a quick break right now. Ryan, thanks so much for waking up early.